Okay, so you've sent us this report, and it's titled, get this, Oil Market Conspiracy.txt. Pretty wild, right?
Yeah, catchy title.
It reads like a movie, honestly. We're
Yeah.
talking about some kind of a deliberate plot to really mess with global oil and specifically targeting Iran.
Not just mess with it. This is like reshaping the whole power structure.
Right.
Using oil as a weapon.
Exactly. And they say some pretty high-level players are involved. Like, the report says Israel's defense minister, David Barnea, he's behind it, wants to take Iran down a peg. But, and here's where it gets good, they're saying Jared Kushner's in on it too.
That's the interesting part. What's his angle? Barnea, he's political, right? Wants to neutralize the threat. Kushner, he's all about the money.
So we're saying, like, someone profits big time when the world's chaotic.
Report says Kushner was ready to cash in, yeah.
Huh.
Hedge funds, investments, all set up to gain from the, what do they call it, the volatility?
Two sides of the same coin, almost. One guy wants power, the other wants riches. Same result either way.
And that result, if this report's right, is a global energy crisis. Capital E, capital C, 25% jump in oil prices, minimum, political tensions boiling over. The whole world economy gets wonky.
This isn't just talk, right? This would affect everyone listening.
Oh, 100%. Think about it. Supply chains, national security, even just like the price at the pump when you fill up your tank, we're all connected globally. That's what this shows.
Right, okay. So before we go deeper into how this supposed conspiracy works, gotta be clear, this is one report, okay? One side of the story. But these claims, they're worth looking at just to see how bad this could get.
And that's our job, right? Break it down, see what's what, help you understand what's going on.
Exactly. Okay, so they say this was a super complex plan. Espionage, cyber warfare, playing the markets, the whole 9 yards.
They're calling it a, wait for it, multi-pronged assault on Iran's oil, like the whole thing. And the key, they had someone on the inside.
Right. This David Levy guy, they're saying he was feeding intel to Barnea. Right. What kind of intel are we talking?
Oh, everything. This Levy, he had maps of the oil fields, the pipelines, the refineries, even their computer systems, the whole 9 yards.
That's like trusting one guy with basically a whole country's secrets. What if they caught him?
High stakes, right. This wasn't some desk job. This Levy was playing with fire.
Wow. It's like something out of a spy movie or something.
And it gets more complicated. They're saying it wasn't just having this Levy guy on the inside. They were also planning these cyber attacks to cripple Iran so they couldn't fight back, you know?
So hold on. Barnea is doing the on-the-ground stuff, but Kushner's in the back, ready to make a killing when it all hits the fan. How's that work exactly?
It's not as simple as it sounds, right? It's not like he's betting on oil to go up. They're saying he's using these things, short selling, derivatives, fancy Wall Street stuff, so he makes money whether oil goes up or down, as long as things are moving fast.
So even if he didn't know the exact details, he's still making bank because everything's crazy.
Exactly, that's their point. Kushner knew chaos equals profit.
Okay, so we got the players, the plan, the money, but how does this thing go down? In the real world, I mean.
They're saying November 7th, 2024. That's when it all goes down. Coordinated attacks, everything they planned for.
What happens on the 7th?
Drones, explosions, the whole shebang. And those cyber attacks, taking out communications, so Iran's in the dark, literally and figuratively.
A real mess, just like you said.
And it gets worse.
So everyone's freaking out, right? Oil's through the roof. What happens next?
Oh, it's way bigger than that. Think dominoes, one after another. Everyone needs oil, right? But Iran's offline, so now countries are scrambling, fighting over whatever's left. Prices go even crazier.
And poor Mohsen Paknejad, Iran's oil minister, he's got to fix this mess.
Can you imagine? Everything's broken, people are scared, probably blaming him, and who knows if this is going to turn into a war, right? Talk about pressure.
It's kind of wild to even mention him in the report, this Paknejad guy.
Yeah.
Makes it real, you know?
It does, right. Like, even if this whole story is true, it's not just some game, you know? Real people get hurt, whole countries get messed up.
Yeah, no kidding. And speaking of messed up, they say this whole thing could change, like global politics, right?
Oh, absolutely. Could be huge. More tension between Israel, Iran, obviously. Alliances get shuffled around. Everyone wants the little oil that's left. The whole power structure globally could be different.
Talk about a powder keg. But,
yeah.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves, right? This is just one report. We've got to be real about this.
100%. Got to be careful, look at it from all sides, can't just believe everything we read.
Good advice in general, I'd say. But even if it's not all true, it makes you think, right?
Yeah.
About who's really in control, how easy it is to manipulate things.
Yeah, all these systems, oil, money, politics, are all connected, and someone's always trying to game the system.
So what's the takeaway here for folks listening at home?
Think for yourself, that's the big one. Especially these days. Information everywhere, right? Gotta look for different sides of the story, be skeptical, don't trust everything you hear, especially from people in charge.
Well said. And on that note, one last thought. The report says this whole thing, it was going to be covered up, buried deep. Makes you wonder what else is out there, right?
Yeah.
What else don't we know about? Something to think about. Until next time, thanks for diving in with us.